Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. Why are your cards all over the place? This is going to be a reading for the month of April 2022. We're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Libra, please remember energies do go both ways since this is a general reading, so I could be picking up on your energy. Oh my gosh, Spirit, please let's keep the cards on the table. Libra, you're giving me an attitude already. I don't know what the heck this reading is about, but your cards are just like, nope. We are not shuffling today. Okay, let's see. Well, Libra, you know what? I'm sorry, but we got to talk about this. I know you don't want to. You're showing me that you really don't want to, but we're going to. As I was saying, please make sure to stick around till the very end of this reading for a message from Spirit. We will, I love how the messages always tie in together. So, okay, here's the thing, Libra. I'm already feeling confused. I'm going to be honest. Not looking at these cards, it's just my mind when I started doing this reading all over the place. And I feel like that's how you're feeling, all over the place, which is not typical for you because you are an air sign. Also, notice with the exclusion of the Eight of Swords, you have no swords in your reading. This reading is very atypical for you. This is not normal. So I can tell you already, this reading is going to be not for everybody. If this message resonates with you, it's going to resonate with you 100%. If it doesn't, it's definitely not going to. All right? Cool. And I usually do not ever say that in my readings. So the main energy for your reading this month is the Page of Cups. You definitely have feelings, love, emotion in a specific direction towards a specific person. There is a connection that you have in mind here. Now, I don't feel like this connection is actively in your life right now. Energetically, it absolutely is. I don't feel like this person is actually in your life right now, communicating with you in the 3D next to you, okay? In the recent past, you get the Hermit, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. This is why I was saying, like, you don't really want to talk about this. There's a love connection between you and somebody else showing up here. And what you're doing is you're showing me, I took this connection and I buried it deep, 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 deep within myself. Which to me, when somebody has love and they bury it so deep, it's letting me know that there's also a lot of other stuff that they're burying tied up to this connection. So I don't know what that's about. We'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, a whole bucket of just waiting. You get the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Wanting to work on things, wanting to invest your energy somewhere, and just a ton of waiting. You're surrounded by waiting. You're showing me I have this desire to do something. I have a desire to possibly make something work. Are you doing it? Absolutely not. I don't see you moving a finger. I see you waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know what you're waiting for, but maybe we'll see when we clarify. In the near future, you get the Eight of Swords, the Hangman, the Seven of Cups. You are hella confused. You are all shades of confused. And the reason you're so confused is because your mind is making a mess of things. Your mind is coming in and you probably have a direction that you know you want to go. There's something you want to do. And then your mind comes in, it's like, Libra, wait a minute. Brother, homie, let's take a step back. Let's think of all the possible ways this could be bad. This won't work out. This isn't going to work out for you. This is it. All the worst case scenarios. And again, our mind is there to protect us. I get that, but the mind never comes up with the best case scenario. It's never like, yeah, Libra, go, let's do that. It's going to turn out great. No, your mind is like, this is going to be bad. This is going to hurt. You're not going to like this. Worst case scenario. And so what that's doing is it's putting you in energy of the Hangman. Not moving, nothing's happening, nothing's shifting, and you just kind of feel stuck. So let's clarify. Man, do I feel confused. This is not even funny. It's like I can't figure out what I want to say, what I'm trying to say. It's a lot. Let's see. Let's take up, okay, 3 cards, of course. For the Page of Cups as the main energy for your reading this week, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. You definitely want to move towards this person. Now, it's you and this other person. You're both showing up with the same energy. You guys are both showing up under the Page energy. But here's what I think, and I'm going to be honest, y'all both stubborn as hell. You're not moving, they're not moving, but somebody here is definitely not moving. It's like you guys are both looking at each other and being like, okay, you make the first move. No, you make the first move. I'm not doing it. Fine, I'm not doing it either. I'm going to do me. Fine, I'm going to do me too. This is very, I'm going to call this childish energy because you guys both want the same thing. You guys are both showing up under the same energy. Neither of you is moving. Neither of you is budging. So I don't know what kind of game is going on here. And I don't feel like you guys are even communicating this to each other like, you know, text or whatever. I feel like this is all energetic. all on the energetic plane. And in the meantime, you're just kind of showing me, fine, I'm going to focus on my job. I'm going to focus on my career. I'm just going to focus on my own stability. You know, I'm going to do me. Let's see. Maybe that's why there's so much waiting here. You're waiting for them. They're waiting for you. Y'all are both waiting for each other to make the move. And both of you want to put the energy and work on this, but neither of you is doing anything. Let's see. I can tell you this. One of you is a little bit less stubborn than the other. Just a tad. Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what the Hermit is for you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to switch a deck in a minute, so help me. Come on. Let's take a look at the Hermit in the recent past. Thank you. See, you threatened the deck with a little bit of, you know, elbow grease, and it's like, all right. Oh, goodness. The Hermit's clarified by the Star, the Seven of Cups, and the Strength. Yeah, you... Look. Deep down, you know exactly what you want. If I was talking to your higher self, being like, hey, Libra's higher self, what do you want? It would be like, I want that. I want that person. I want to go in that direction. That's where my desire is. But then the confusion sets in. And honey, your higher self is not confused. It's your mind. It's you that's confused. The 3D world of you is confused because you're looking at all these different scenarios that could possibly happen, all the bad things that could happen, all the ways this could hurt you, all the ways this can't work out. And you're just making it harder for yourself because what's happening is you are now at a discord between you and your higher self. Your higher self knows exactly what it wants to do. But then we all have free will and we come in and we're like, nah, I'm good. Let me make a mess of these. Let's see, okay. Of course. Of course it is. For the Moon, you get the Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Again, you definitely want to open up in this person's direction. Just the thought of having communication with this person, just the thought of being able to like interact with them in any capacity brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. It's almost like a wish fulfillment for you. However, the reason you're so confused, and now I understand, you're not actually confused. It's more of you being afraid, Libra. You're afraid of this emotional pain. Now, I don't know if this is pain that this person has caused you and you don't want to deal with it and you buried that deep down, or if this is pain from another connection, which you haven't really processed, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm going to move on. And now you have this new person in your life and this pain is resurfacing. The fear of that pain is resurfacing. You would know which one it is. But all I see here is emotional pain. You didn't deal with it. You didn't process it. You took it. You buried it deep within you. And you're like, okay, move on with my life, you know. Yay, I'm all happy, I'm all good. And guess what? It's like taking a beach ball and trying to shove it underwater. You can only hold that beach ball underwater for so long. Eventually, it comes back up. And this pain is coming back up for you. At least it's trying to. I don't really see you wanting to deal with it, though. I see you kind of pretending like, what? Pain? I can't hear it. What? Huh? No pain. No pain. There's no pain. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups for you in the current, in the recent past. There you are. There you are. You can only fight it for so long, okay? The Two of Cups is clarified by the Tower, the Justice, the Page of Wands. This feeling of love, this feeling of caring for someone, this connection that you share with somebody else cannot be ignored anymore in the recent past. It's almost, remember how I said the beach ball? You could only keep it underwater for so long. Well, guess what? The beach ball came up. And the beach ball surfaced the pain, but it also surfaced the love and the emotions that you feel for this person. And I see you kind of being like, all right, fine, I'll deal with this. I'll deal with it. Now, are you dealing with it head on? Absolutely not. You're like, you know what? Tiny bits. I'll just look at this. I'm going to acknowledge this elephant in the room. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to, move the elephant out of the room. None of that. I'm just going to look at the elephant and be like, elephant, pain, feelings. I see you. Which, I guess that's progress because up until this point, you really didn't. You're like, what? What elephant? I don't have any elephants here. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Three of Wands is for you in the current situation. Fine, I'll take it. I see. So, here's the thing. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Emperor. You have a really strong desire to go make something happen with this person. Again, your higher self, super clear on which direction it wants to go, and it's in the direction of this person. However, what you're hoping, what you're showing me is, if I wait long enough, if I don't do anything for long enough, and I just sit here in the Emperor throne, not moving, not budging, not literally not lifting a finger, and I don't do anything, eventually, in time, I hope this desire is going to go away. The longer I wait, the longer it's going to take, like the energy is going to fade around it. It's not going to be as intense. So it's like if I feel 100 out of 100 that I want to go contact them today, if I wait a couple of days, maybe it'll be 70 out of 100, maybe it'll be 50 out of 100. You're hoping that this desire is just going to decrease the longer you wait, the longer you don't act on it. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, which you get again in the near future, and the Devil. All right. Again, I'm going to put you on blast a little bit. You may not like what I'm about to say, and some of you may even be like, what? Absolutely not. That's not me. Okay, if it's not you, it's not you. Just saying. Your higher self knows that it wants to invest the energy into making this thing work. Your higher self and their higher self, you're communicating. They're both coming to the table. They're shaking hands. They're like, yeah, let's do this. And then we come down to earth. We come down to the 3D world, and we have free will. Our mind comes in. You may have a pattern of hearing your higher self. You know that you want to do the work. You know which direction you want to go in. You hear your higher self, and then your mind, because your mind is very, very powerful, Libra, your mind comes in and it's like, wait, what are you doing? For higher self, be quiet. Let's think of all the ways that this can go awry. Let's think of all the ways that this is not going to work out, and all the ways we can get hurt, and all the ways that this is just going to go to shit, and all the ways, like worst case scenarios. Now, like I mentioned before, I see that happening. What I didn't realize was that this may be a pattern for you. With the Devil showing up here, this may be a pattern that you have done, not just in this relationship, but this is something that you have in all aspects of your life, whether it's your career, whether it's love, whether it's whatever. You hear your higher self, you know what your higher self is saying, you feel guided in that direction, and then you allow your mind to come in, and you're like, okay, mind, take over the show. And the mind just, deters you from taking action and listening to your higher self. And I feel like that may be where you feel safe. That may be a pattern that you have. For the Two of Wands in the current situation, you get the Empress, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, of course you're confused, man. No wonder. You're sitting here and you're waiting and you're like, well, I've been waiting, I'm waiting, time has passed, and I still feel like no less intensely about this person. I still care about them a lot. I'm still very much attracted to them. I still view them as my person. I have a lot of happiness also tied up to them. Like when you think of them, it's like an explosion of rainbows and love and butterflies and unicorns and all of that. And so you're confused. You're like, well, I've waited this long time. I was supposed to wait. If I waited, it wouldn't be as intense. I wouldn't want to do this. And I waited, but I still feel these things. Why? Really? Are you really confused though? Because I don't think you are. I really don't think you are. But again, I don't see you doing anything. I see you just being like, okay, well, wait, maybe if I wait a little bit more. Let me just, oh gosh, okay. Let me just wait a little bit more and, it'll go away. It'll go away. Well, you've been waiting this whole time and it hasn't, so is it really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Cards are intense today. The Eight of Swords in the near future is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Again, just like in the past, your mind comes in, you are just like, again, you're feeling drawn to this connection. You're feeling drawn in a specific direction. It's like they're inside of you. There's like a compass and it's like, Libra, go that way. And you're like, yeah, I feel amazing. Let's go that way. And then your mind comes in and it's like, Libra, nah, let me take the wheel. You're not going that way. And so what ends up happening is you just kind of give up. You're like, you know what? You're right. I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to do that. Now, again, with the Seven of Swords, I don't feel like you're fully just giving up on this and being like, okay, I'm closing the book on this 100%. I'm never going to do this. You're kind of like, you know what? For now, I'm not going to do this. Touch back with me tomorrow. Let's see how I feel. What you are doing in the meantime is, again, focusing on your job, focusing on your money, focusing on your stability. You're like, let me go to work. That's a good distraction. Let me focus on my career. That's a good distraction. It'll keep me away from wanting to follow how I feel and act based on this internal desire that I have. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man for you in the near future. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. This may be your person's energy, especially if you're dealing with an earth sign. Y'all get earth all the damn time, so it could just be an earth sign that you're actually dealing with or somebody that embodies earth. This is this person's energy, and what this person is showing me is, I'm good, I'm stable, I'm focused on my career, I'm not doing anything, and I'm okay with that. And I call bullshit. This person is not focused on their career. This person is not okay with not doing anything. This person does not like the way things are, but they're using their job, very much like you, as a distraction from this connection, from this relationship, from wanting to do something. And so again, this could just be your energy. I do feel like if you are dealing with an earth sign, this is their energy. Again, y'all are just mirroring each other. I feel like a broken record at this point, but y'all gonna get pissed if I cut the reading short, so I'm just gonna say it. You're not happy with how things are. They're not happy with how things are. Neither of you are moving. Both of you want the same thing. That's the title of this reading. I know that's a lot of words, but take it. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in the near future. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. You know what? I'm having a hard time pitting you and pitting them, okay? Y'all both putting yourself in this situation. You're showing me here, it's so hard. I'm so confused. I feel this soul connection, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to act. I'm unable to decide what to do, and this is so difficult. It's weighing so heavily on me. Boo-hoo. You know what? The reason I'm being kind of mean is because you're not moving because your mind's coming in and being like, this isn't going to work, Libra. This is all going to go to shit. They're doing the same freaking thing where they're pretending like they don't feel anything and they're all good and happy and focused on their money, which maybe they are. But again, I don't know how to say this any differently. You and them showing up under the same energy. You guys both want the same thing, but neither of you is moving. Okay, fine then. Enjoy the stubbornness competition. I don't know what to tell you. Like, This, if I saw this from a Taurus, you know, maybe you are dealing with a Taurus, actually, because it's an earth sign. I was going to say, if I saw this from a Taurus, I'd be like, yeah, Tauruses, y'all are stubborn as all hell. I get that. But Libra, come on, man. Let's close off your reading with what Spirit wants you to keep in mind this week. I hope you made it this far into the reading. All right, this is on you, my dude. This is on you, Libra. I'm sorry, I didn't want to put it on you, but Spirit's putting it on you, so it's on you. From the universe, you get the Judgment, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords. You are going to be the one that needs to make a decision to move, to put in the effort, to do the work, to make the first step. Both of you got the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation. You guys are both meeting in the middle of, do I want to work on this? I'm willing to put in the energy, but do I want to? And you guys are just both waiting for the other person to make a move. You need to be the one to make the move, to take the first step, and to take that extra step and be like, you know what, fine, I'll reach out, let's work. Let's put the work on. Let's do this. Let's make this work. You need to be the one to get to that point and make that decision. It's on you. And again, for those of you that are like, hell no, I never want to reach out to them, cool, then don't. You all have free will. Energetically, this is what I'm seeing. So Libra, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Libra.